Hi there, my name is Sandra and I'm a student of Birkbeck University. I'm in my third year on the Psychosocial Science course in London. I wanted to share my experiences of being on this course and being a student. I am a mature student. My children are grown up and I decided to come back to study because I felt there was something that I wanted to complete, which I should have done earlier in my life, and here was the opportunity. And so I decided to take it. How has it been? Okay, so the experience has been interesting. In the first year, we studied love, hate, and power. And all those topics were very, very, very interesting because we looked at them through the psychosocial lenses of race, sexuality, and gender. In the second year, I loved that we studied things like urban multiculturalism, and we also studied bodies. Those were two of my favourite topics in the second year. And this last year we've been looking at completing a dissertation, and our dissertation is on our own chosen topic, which really is about our chance to express something that we want to share with the world through the psychosocial lenses of the things we've discussed over the previous years, looking at theories and writing a lot of words and doing some research as well. So it's interesting and it's all been fun. Now, the difficulty for me has been over the past 3 years trying to keep the momentum going. If you're a mature student, one thing that you need to remember is that life can get in the way of some of the goals that you might have around academia. So one of the interesting things for me has been how I overcome given the challenges that I've faced in the last 2 years. So the second year, my daughter gave birth. She had a difficult birth and I took some time out to support her. That made it very difficult for me to complete assignments and to attend some lectures. In this past year, which is my last year, my dad had a stroke and I've become his carer. Particularly at night, this is very challenging for me. I'm not sure how, but I've got to the end of this course in spite of all the restrictions and the limitations and the things that have happened and all the curveballs I didn't expect to be thrown at me. How have I got here? So what I have done when things have got really hard, and one thing that I promised myself at the beginning of this course was to start and to also finish. When things get tough, what I do is I go back to a time when I completed a really important thing for me. That was the London Marathon, one of my biggest goals, and the thing that I'm most proud of in my life outside of having my children is completing that marathon. I finished in 6 hours, 5 minutes and 57 seconds. I was injured at 5 miles, but I dragged myself over the finish line after running 21.4 miles injured. It was hard. And this course has been hard and challenging, but I remind myself of that experience, of never giving up, of really digging deep and making sure that I stayed focused. I stayed in my lane and I ran as hard as I could and I made it. And I want to say to my fellow students, if you're feeling right now like I've done enough and I want to give up and I don't think I can make it, just remember that there's been a time in your life when you've done something really hard and something really challenging and you overcame and you made it. So we will make it. We will get to the end of this course. We will complete our dissertation. Amongst all the challenges, in spite of everything, we will make it to the finish line. So I shall see you on the podium. Well done and good luck to everyone.